Hey,
Wait, whose was that?
it was mine.
Oh, nice.
All right, I am Mayor Meg Grenier, and as it is 6 o'clock, I will call this meeting to order. For anyone outside of the village staff who is attending this video conference, I would ask that you please identify yourselves.
John
Bill
Stangle.
Menands. Steve Belay.
Eric Johnson.
Okay, so if everybody would mute their microphones, that would be great. Now do roll call of village staff. Deputy Mayor Eileen Nickel.
Present.
Trustee Diane Foley.
Present.
Trustee Seth Harris.
Present.
Trustee Brian Marsh.
Present.
Clerk Don Hanrahan.
Present?
Is Bill Smith still with you?
Yes.
All right, Treasurer Bill Smith.
Here.
Village Attorney Steve Rafus.
Present.
On behalf of the village board, I would ask all residents that we please keep our first responders, all essential workers, and those affected by this pandemic in our thoughts and prayers. Pursuant to Governor Cuomo's Executive Order Number 202.1, issued on March 13, 2020, suspending Article 7 of the Public Officers Law, to the extent necessary to permit any public body to meet and take such actions authorized by law that allowed the public to not be physically present at the meeting, but allowed the public to listen to or view such meetings via teleconference call or video conference, while recording and later transcribing of the meeting. Village of Menands Board of Trustees semi-monthly meeting is being held via Google Meets video conference to protect public safety and welfare during the COVID-19 pandemic. In an effort to conduct this meeting effectively, we ask those in attendance to please mute your microphone during the meeting. As we are conducting only essential business during tonight's meeting, there will be no public comment. Any comments previously submitted to Clerk Hanrahan prior to the meeting and deemed essential will be read into the record. Governor Cuomo has extended the executive order number 202.1 through December 3rd, and we do anticipate it'll get extended again. We need a motion to accept the meeting minutes of November 2nd.
I make a motion to accept the meeting minutes of November 2nd, Eileen.
So Seth Harris, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We need a motion to accept the meeting minutes of the November 5th Health Insurance Workshop.
So moved.
Second, Eileen.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Don, you got the warrants?
Yes. Warrant number 12, general, $106,666.38. Water, $4,551.98. Zero in sewer, totaling $111,218.36. Payroll number 12, $88,952.65.
So moved.
Seth Harris, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
We have one transfer, two transfers, I'm sorry. From the contingency account for $4,500 to law contractual, $2,000, and compensated absences, $2,500. And that's your transfers.
Okay, so moved, Seth Harris.
Second, Diane.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Don, there's a note here about delinquent taxes.
Yep, I'm gonna do that right now. The 2021 delinquent taxes were sent to Albany County for collection. They are as follows. Tax, $33,552.84. Property maintenance, $3,600. Recessed water, $10,002.17. Interest, $3,772.40, totaling $50,927.41.
Can Bill, is that normal or more or less?
Getting a little less people are paying, but I can remember back a few years ago it was $100,000, so it's good. We'll get that money probably March or April, when the county gets done doing its thing with it. But if you owe any of that, It'll be on your county taxes in January, I'll bet.
Right. I don't, thank you.
Just in case. I didn't check who it was on. You know, I'll tell you what, though, it's the normal people.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a couple on there that own a piece of property. One of the old railroad spurs up at the, what is it now? Well, it used to be the International Harvester building up across from the
Oh,
diner, but there's a set of railroad tracks that used to go into that from on the north side. And for some reason, a couple of them are small pieces of property all by themselves, and somebody bought them. And, their tax bill is like $8. So they don't pay it. It goes to the county and blah, blah, blah. And then there's a couple others. There's over on the like 787. There's a couple that don't pay, they're vacant pieces of property. They're landlocked. They can't do anything with them.
yeah,
And then there's certain people
yeah.
that
Thanks.
don't pay their taxes.
All right, so you need the resolution for the standard work
Yeah.
week.
yeah. The state rejected the original resolution, and I went over it again today with them to make sure everything. I crossed all the I's, but dotted the T's, did everything exactly the way they wanted it. So it had to be pre-posted for 30 days. To be done.
You did that backward, You
Yeah.
crossed the I's and dotted
Whatever I
the
did.
T's.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I got a headache. I apologize.
that might be how they rejected it in the first place.
Yeah, right.
All right, so you have a new resolution you want?
I just need a resolution to approve the standard work week for elected and appointed officials.
So moved.
Seth Harris, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, so we have a resolution regarding the health insurance, as well as the buyout change. So Bill has given us a resolution. I don't know, did you guys see that? Do you have that?
Yeah. I saw it. I have it.
All right, do you want to read it then, or?
Sure. From where it says CDPHP.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I did was I put, based on our November 5th meeting, I put in the figures or the plans that I thought you guys would agree to tonight. And the percentages that everybody has to pay is the same as last time. Just to let you know, PDPHP Medicare Advantage package did not change. The price did not change. It's $314 a month, same as it was last year. The dental package did not change, same as last time from Delta Dental. And the vision plan is the same from Guardian. The prices are all the same. Now we had our consultants look at it different to see if we could get a plan that did it for would cover retirees. They sent it back. I got the thing in the mail, which things they cover, etc. And the cost, it's a little less per monthly rate. A single person would save $1.70 a year. So and a family would save like $8.76 a year or 20%. Problem is I didn't get anything that says, I asked for what their coverage area was, etc., and who participated, and I haven't got that back yet. But in my opinion, we've only got 5 retirees that take dental.
I will take that. Okay.
And 2 are over 65 and 3 are under 65, and the 3 under 65 take two of them take employee spouse, and one takes employee child, so they're younger than 60, I would bet.
Bill, could we approve the resolution as it is, and then if we, hear back from Judy and there's some major great reason to switch the vision coverage, that we could amend that at the next meeting?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Is there a reason? Is there a reason why Guardian won't cover retirees?
They don't. That's
Okay.
That's
All right.
their
I
thing.
guess that's that.
Would be nice if they did, but they don't. That's why the dental went to Delta.
Yeah.
Delta would cover retirees, but Guardian wouldn't.
Okay.
I assume it's because Guardian says, well, if you're retired, most of you are going to be on Medicare, and we're not fighting them or whatever.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
And I mean, all of the healthcare that we offer, dental, vision, healthcare, they're all good plans. It's not like there's anything that's not good there. If for some reason, as I said, that we find out that this other vision plan is worth pursuing, we can always amend it at the next meeting, and it probably wouldn't be too late. This just allows us to get going with the big one.
We could probably, the other thing you'd have to do if you amended it is everybody'd have to fill out a new dental or a new vision insurance thing to get a new card. But and changing to CDPHP, most of the employees most of the active employees other than DPW, if you have the dental plan, then that's all you need, because Judy says they can switch with the Delta Dental. They can move everybody over onto CDPHP with no problem. You don't have to fill out I don't think you'll have to fill out new applications or anything else. They can just slide you over. So.
All right, so Seth, I like that idea that if we can amend it, I think this is to take effect January 1st, right?
Right.
Yeah, so we got a
what
few
we'll
more weeks
do
to
is,
look at it.
if you guys approve it tonight, we'll send out letters. I sent you copies of all the letters that goes out to the retirees. The one to the active people is basically the same thing. It tells them, this is how much your cost is going to be if you take this plan or these plans. So,
All right, so we need the resolution then about switching to CDPHP. I don't know, Seth, if you want to just read what they're.
I'd be happy to. I'll start. I, Trustee Harris, am moving the following resolution concerning health, dental, and vision insurance for eligible village employees and retirees. For the calendar year 2021, the village will offer the following plans: the CDPHP Platinum 130 EPO CDPHP National Plan, the current Delta Dental Plan LPPO Comprehensive, and the current Guardian Vision Plan. On January 1st, eligible employees will have a 20% employee responsibility. Union contracts will supersede the percent of employee responsibility and health plans. Non-Medicare retirees will have the CDPHP Platinum 130 EPO CDPHP National Plan with a retiree responsibility of 12%. They may also purchase the Delta Dental Plan for the cost of the plan, which will be added to their monthly contribution. Medicare eligible retirees will continue to be offered the CDPHP Medicare Advantage Plan with a 12% retiree responsibility. They too may also purchase the Delta Dental Plan for the cost of the plan, which will be added to their monthly contribution.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And Don, you said the police union,
No, Diane?
I think it was Diane.
Okay.
Don, you said the police union said this
Yeah.
was okay?
Yes, I originally spoke to PJ the president, and he was he wanted me to also talk to John Murphy, and I talked to John Murphy because PJ doesn't take the plan, so he wanted to make sure that someone that took the plan was okay with it. Both of them spoke to all the members, and there was nobody had a problem with it.
All right, and did you get that in writing?
I didn't, but I can. I'll get it
Okay,
right.
definitely get it in writing so there's no confusion.
Okay.
And then as far as the buyout, there was a discussion on prorating it based on what exactly employees get instead of getting the full benefit when they also maybe get dental and vision through the village.
And just to let you know, that's mostly applies to non-union personnel because the union people take the whole package. So if you're not, if you're in a union, you get it all. If you're non-union, you get your choice. So what we did, I looked at it, come up with some figures. The insurance buyout for a family plan, if you don't take insurance, dental, or vision, is $2,500. If you take no insurance, but you want the dental and vision, 92% or $2,300 for a family plan. If you no insurance or vision, but dental only, it's $2,320. And if you take no insurance or dental, but you have vision, it's $2,480. For a single, it'd be $1,500 if you take nothing. And then it's $1,380, $1,392, and $1,488. It's just the same percentages for single and family plan because we don't offer it. If you're married with no children, it's still $2,500.
Right, we don't have, okay.
Yeah, we don't have the 4 different categories. We only have 2.
Right.
And the police, in their contract, if they have more than 4, I think it is, more than 4 that don't take the family plan, then they get $5,000 a piece versus $2,500 that everybody else gets.
Yeah, but they only have 3, right? So they don't get it. Nobody gets it.
They only have 3. Next year, I don't know. I'll be sending a letter out probably the first of next month saying, if you don't want our insurances beginning in January, then you got to give me a copy of an insurance card that shows you are covered.
Right. All right. So does anybody want to move on that?
Do we need a resolution or just anything that's specific to read or just so moved?
I would say.
I can write it up.
So is that a so move, Brian?
Yes.
Second, Eileen.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, Don, you have an update on the plow trucks?
Yeah, the plow truck, the 2 plow trucks that we were going to keep. Mike doesn't want to surplus them yet, but we're going to wait. But the first one needs a new transmission, and the second one needs a transfer case. So in the future, we're going to be surplusing them. But we heard from the dealer that the truck is at TNT getting the plows and everything built up there, and it's going to be completed as of today, and they're going to ship it to the dealer we bought it from on Tuesday. So we expect we should have it by the end of the week. And one of them. The other one is going in for paint the end of this week, and we should have it in the next 2 weeks after that.
Okay.
Okay. And I have one other thing. I don't know if it long minutes. The Ward pump station needs to have some repairs done to the pumps. We tried to get 3 quotes for it. We did Seaward and they gave us a quote of $6,836. LaPlante gave us a quote of $7,500, and we also contacted Emmons, who's done work for us in the past, and we called them several times and they have not responded. But Eric, you know about the problems that are with the pumps that are.
I don't know what we're solving specifically on this one. I wasn't involved on this procurement,
Okay.
so I'm not exactly sure what we're addressing here. I know we've had problems with those pumps pretty regularly, but I'm not sure exactly what we're doing with this proposal.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's right here.
Basically, it's pump rotating assembly and motor rotor pickup and repair assessment. They're pretty loose down there, I guess, and they wobble, and sometimes they don't work, they don't shift or whatever. And they will clean them, repair them, replace parts, and then install them with precision laser shaft alignment so they don't vibrate as much.
So is this quote from Seawart for all three phases, or because then it says upon approval to proceed? Is it for all three or just
Yeah, that's to do everything. It's just.
Yeah, it's do everything. It's just there's two pumps down there, and they got, phase one is they did the assessment. Phase two is they'll do the estimates of how much it's really gonna cost for labor and material, and they might have to order materials that they aren't planning on. So, we might have to pay a little extra for that, but we can do, and then the assignment, the laser shaft assignment and startup will be included in that 6,800. That's my understanding anyway.
All right, so we have two quotes because we couldn't get the third, 6836 versus 7,500.
So I guess, does that mean with Seawart's quote that there could be potential for that coming up in number?
Right now, they're doing it from what they can expect from without taking the motor apart, but because the motors are always running, so they're gonna have to take one out, take it out, and take it. And if they might find something like it might have like a cracked flange inside of it or something, and you wouldn't know that from just seeing it.
All right. I remember Mike saying that he wanted to give Seawart more business because he seemingly likes them. So I guess if they're the cheaper.
Well, and Emmons, they did work for us for years, but they're not even returning calls now.
Right. Well, that's what Sean said, is they're slow to seemingly pick up more work from the village. So I think if Seawart wants the job, so be it. So moved.
Second, Seth Harris.
And that's for $6,836, which was the low bid from Seawart. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Somebody's giving an update on Toys for Tots. Brian, is that you?
Sure. Chief, we all met at Chief's office and talked about a plan. Chief has already put that plan out on the website. There's going to be two dates that we're going to collect toys. One is going to be December. Oh, jeez. Okay. December 5th is going to be a drive-in date when people can drive up, deliver their toys to the firehouse, and no contact sort of thing. And then on the 19th, when the fire company does its annual ride around, the plan is to hopefully have a Humvee come from the Toys for Tots military folks and collect toys that people, instead of Santa kind of giving something, they can give Santa something to take for the Toys for Tots drive. There's a drop-off box at the police station that's in the front lobby. that's always monitored. And police and fire is going to put it out on their websites. And then I'm hoping that, Don, they get something to you for the activities.
It's already in.
Perfect.
Just to let you know, there's already toys in the
The
one in the
bin,
police
they actually have
department.
to put the second bin out already.
And my mom has been telling everybody, so I'll leave it to her to. Yeah, it's great. I have some toys that I'm going to be adding to the bin. So, and Diane's joining in the effort and gonna help us organize the thing so that everything stays smooth.
All right, sounds great.
It's wonderful. I'm glad it's going so well already. It's only November.
Yep, it should be good.
Yeah.
All right. We also got an email last week from the CP Holiday Train. As they announced a few weeks ago, they will be hosting a virtual concert in lieu of the typical CP Holiday Train this year. The event will still raise money and awareness to help local food banks collect much needed donations. You can visit facebook.com/Canadian.Pacific or go to Canadian Pacific on Facebook to watch the live premiere on Saturday, December 12th at 6 o'clock Mountain Time or 8 p.m. Eastern Time. An archived version of the show will remain on the page for later viewing. And then CP Rail will make a donation to the Sacred Heart Food Pantry that they funded last year, again this year, which is great. So we want to thank them for that and look forward to hopefully having them come through the village again next year. I had a couple message from Bill Garvey. He wants to thank the village board for passing a resolution to name the bike connector for Ron Miller. He found a key coming out of Village One's apartment and turned it over to the Menands police. He wants to thank them for doing their job and find out whose key it belonged to. He was walking on Clifford and observed a silver light brown car being parked 11 or 12 feet from a fire hydrant. He notified the police, and because of the regulations, they saw the vehicle parked next to the fire hydrant, but the vehicle was getting ready to leave. But he would still like to thank the Menands police for doing their job in enforcing the vehicle and safety rules. And I believe that's all I have. Eric, did you have anything updates?
Yeah, just briefly on the quiet zone. I know there's been of interest last few meetings. The notice of establishment went out on November 9th to all the involved agencies, the primary one being the Federal Railroad Administration. If all goes well, the quiet zone will be effective on December 7th, 2020. We're not expecting any hiccups, but this has been a long process with several hiccups along the way. So I'll wait till December 7th, but we're optimistic it'll happen then.
Nice.
And then we'll put a notice out that it's up and running and that it's a partial quiet zone and just make sure people are aware. All right. Anybody else have anything?
I just like to thank the guys at DPW for their extra efforts, considering they're down a truck. They've been really rolling with it. So I think, they do an awesome job as always. So
Agreed.
extra thank you.
All right. I think that's it. I guess motion to adjourn.
Yeah, motion to adjourn, Seth Harris.
So moved, Diane.
All in favor?
Bye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Renee.
See ya.